and my supervisor, Mr. Arvind Raj. Okay. So today I will be presenting on my industrial training experience within this 1.5 month that I've been uh, doing my training here. So before I um go to my project, explain about my project, I will first introduce myself. My name is Siti Hajar and my student ID is 2020847138. I am currently a semester 6 student and becoming a semester 7 student in the upcoming semester. And I introduce to you my supervisor, Mr. Arvind Raj, as a site engineer in the project of Resort Residence 1B. And I'm currently in the Matrix Excel Consendian Berhad company. And the internship period is, I started my internship on 7th of August until the 30th of September 2020. Next. So before I introduce about Matrix at Cellpoint, it started from Matrix Concept Holding Berhad. It's a group. It is a Matrix Concept Holding is business operation of a property development and its related services. It comprises together with other businesses such as construction, education, hospitality, and healthcare. And this four business is category as Matrix 5 pillar strength. So now I will explain on the Matrix SL Consumer Right. So Matrix SL Consumer Right is actually one of the division of from the Matrix Concept Holdings Group construction division. So Matrix at Cellcon is actually in-house construction arm for Matrix Concept Holding Heights, and it is operated at Sendayan, Negeri Sembilan. And here I attach with you with the address of the company and telephone number. Okay, so this is the product and services that produced by the Matrix Cellcon, such as Sendayan Metropop, Nusari Aman, Nusari Bayu, and Sendayan Version Square. And there's so many more projects that is ongoing and had been done physically. As you came to Sendayan, you will see the product itself. So here now I will begin to explain on the project on my side project. So basically, in the first day of internship, we are given by the person in charge. Each of us will assign to a different side project. By means, I got to be in the Resort Residence 1B project and supervised and lead by Mr. Aravind Raj. So about this project, Resort Residence 1B is a residential construction project which which are as two-story linked homes, and there are two types of design homes, which is type A and type B. The differences between these two types is the design itself and the arrangement of the rooms of the house unit. However, despite the differences, the dimension, the size of the house unit, each of the house unit are still the same, which is 22 feet times 70 feet. So this house unit consists of 4 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms. Resort Residence 1B contains 183 units overall, and the range of the price of each unit is 700,000 ringgit. And then Resort Residence 1B is to be a high-end projects or high-end properties because it use high quality material And I will be explaining on what is the high quality material that is used and making it the high-end products. And this project started at the end of the 2021 and estimated to be completed at the end of this year, which is maybe 2023. Okay, so let's move on to the organizational chart for this project. So it all started with the Chief Project Director, which is Eric Long Chin Sing, followed by the General Manager in the Construction Division, which is Admin Yong Win Boon. And then next is the Project Unit Leader, Encik Yuzuddin bin Ali, and then followed by the Site Engineer, Encik Arabin Raj. And then lastly is the Site Supervisor, Encik Aiman. So this is the structure of the project. Actually, as I entered to the resort resident 1B, it is 70% complete. So I am not able to see the structure, but this one is a view of the structure, the same structure for properties in Matrix Excelcon. So we use rough foundation as our base to support the load from the upper level. The reason why we use rough foundation in this properties, this construction is because it is rapidly constructed because it is not too complicated. It is easily constructed, so it can save more time and efforts. And then rough foundation also is more effective and more cost effective compared to other types of foundation. And then the next one is the sequence of the structure that is used by Matrix Excelcon itself for properties construction, which is started from foundation as the base, and then followed by ground column, first floor slab, and then next they construct first floor column, and then roof beam, and then lastly it will be construct upper roof and staircase. Okay, so this is the reinforcement bar that used in the structure of the properties itself. We use Y25, Y16, whereas Y25 is used to the structure with the higher loads, such as an example, the higher load is at the master bedroom and car porch. And other than that, they use Y16. And then the link used is R6. This is the least size reinforcement bar that used in this construction. So next is I will be explaining about the daily tasks that I've been doing throughout my 1 month and a half training. So every day, this is the general worker attendance. So every day, the head of general worker will update in the WhatsApp group the list of not the list, the faces of general worker that is available or that is attend each day, so that I will tick in the attendance form. And then the next one is track daily task report. This report is every day we need to track the report daily, whereas I had to inspect the subcontractor general worker, how many of them, and then are they doing their work and the work progress. So next is update work summary of general worker. So every day the head of general worker will update the work progress and what have they done in each day, and then I will paste it in the work summary. And then the next one is sign for delivery order. So this delivery order, I needed to sign after the material has been placed with the correct amount. And then the next one is defect checking. So this defect checking is needed, and not the site leader or site supervisor will ask us to check the defect that is available in the house unit. As we can see here, the defects available is like rendering, water leaking, and so on. And the next one is check readiness for installation, for floorboard installation. All this defect checking and checking is we have to update to the site leader. Okay, so this is the issues that I encountered in the site project, which is water leaking and honeycomb. Honeycomb is basically when concrete, when they do the concrete, but they does not less vibration. It does not compact fully. Okay, so how do we manage to overcome these issues is by this is why I explained to you high quality products such as torch membrane. This project uses torch membrane as waterproofing in the carport slab so that it can prevents from water leaking. And then we use chicken mesh in between the bricklaying and the column to prevent cracking. And then other than that, we also use fiberglass in the toilet of each house for waterproofing purposes. Other than that, we also provide alarm and subscriber distribution box. So subscriber distribution box is a fiber terminal box used as termination point for feeder cable to connect with rod cable. So um, okay, so this is the activity or the new experiences that I have experienced. So the first one is crush run inspection. So this inspection is held by Majlis Bandaraya Seremban MBS. The objective of this inspection is to ensure that the crusher run thickness does follow the specification before we layer the road premix. And then after that, we need to measure the depth of crusher run for the reporting purposes. And then we need to calculate the point of crusher run hole, inspect it, and to tick at the plan so that it can be easily observed. The next one is PIAT inspection. So PIAT is pre-commissioning inspection and testing. There are two types of PIAT, which is civil PIAT inspection and electrical PIAT inspection. So generally, specifically, this is the electrical PIAT inspection. It is an inspection for electrical cable and structure. And the purpose of this inspection is to ensure that the electrical installations and structure follow the plan and specification. The next one is KKM inspection by the Kementerian Kesihatan Malaysia. The purpose of this inspection is to check the cleanliness of the site condition. This is to ensure that the neighborhood get the to ensure the health and safety for the neighborhood so that to prevent any diseases. And then we also experience in surveying. This is to we able to experience the survey by using auto level, and we are given a chance to set up the auto level by ourselves. And then the next one is road curb measuring. We do the road curb measuring by using measuring wheel. The objective of this activity is to check whether the measured length of the road curb by the subcontractor is the same as the standard, so that it can prevent by them from lying. And then the last but not least is check staircase moisture using the moisture meter. This is to check the water content of staircase cement and ensure the readiness of the staircase for the next work and to ensure it is safe to use. And then, oh, last but not least, I think this is the last one. The explanation of road and drainage work. We able to study on the implementation of from pre-com drawing to the project. And then we studied about the calculation of some invert level and how it can be implemented in real life. And then our supervisor also explained about the dimension of the drainage and how it is important to choose the correct dimension and the type of the correct dimension of drainage and the type of drainage to prevent it from clogging and uh, to prevent it from clogging. And then, okay, to be conclude, we conclude, although although as I entered the site construction, they have 70% complete, but I'm able to learn a lot of things from this industrial training because I can relate and implement with engineering courses that I have been studying in the university, such as engineering hydrology, construction project management, engineering survey, and more. And then I got to expose more in managing project, and then I can view issues and problems that arises during the construction, and I can hand I can know the ways to overcome the problems. And then automatically, this is relates to the learning the critical thinking and problem solving. And I believe that teamwork is so much important to tackle and solve the problems of the project. So that the main contractor and subcontractor need to work together to gain the best product quality. As the saying goes, communication is the key to get the perfect relationship. So to be conclude, um, I gain on the job training experience or realized situation of working in construction industry. That's all for me. Thank you.
All right. Okay. Thank you, Siti Hajar, for your very comprehensive presentation and quite interesting. Everything you highlighted about the activities that you have done so far in this project, which is good. I'm happy to hear that you are now already see many things in the on the side and so on. And thank you for your SV that allow you to see all these things and experience it. I just wonder that all this while when you in a project, have you ever experienced with the software? Such
Uh,
like project, Microsoft project and so on?
Not really, doctor, because this company is actually a construction company, so we didn't manage to learn a lot of things on the software and the design and so
Yeah.
on.
But yeah, I know about the design is a very but it's not in this company. But how about the Microsoft project? Because this your project is a under contractor company. So do you have any what kind of software that they are using for the planning, project planning? Do you know that?
Not really sure. Microsoft project, my SBC Microsoft
Yeah,
project.
Microsoft project. So have you ever seen it, how they use it or prepare it or monitor it using the Microsoft project?
Not yet, doctor.
So maybe you can request from your SV to allow you to monitor the project progress using Microsoft project so that at least you have a touch on how to see the software. Okay, of course, the project is already ongoing because they use the project, Microsoft project usually at the beginning before they start planning the project, but at least you can see how they monitor. Okay, what is the content inside the Microsoft project? This is a very basic for the project planning so that at least you expose with the Microsoft, I mean the software. for that one, because you are not in the consultant that you have to in charge with the other software for design. So at least for the project, the relevant software is a Microsoft project. So some of the company, they are using Primavera. Okay, so there's another software other than Microsoft project. So this, your company, your SV said that Microsoft project, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
so take the opportunity. Okay, is it okay, Mr. What to call him? Too long his name. Okay.
That's why
Ah,
actually her internship duration is very crucial, so that's why we never involve her in
yes.
the Microsoft.
Yeah, but
Maybe
at
I will.
least, yeah, true. So what is your comment about the period of the internship for
So
our?
far she's very good. Margin.
Uh-huh.
So whatever she will complete it. I think. So far good.
Oh, okay. All right. So
Uh,
about you mentioned about the time now, right? The period of the
mm-hmm.
internship is very short. So what do
Yes.
you think? How's your experience from the
Okay, normally we will get internship over here 4 months, 4.5 months, or 6 months. So this is the first time we are getting 1 month,
Okay.
1 month duration internship.
Yeah, true. We have this issue
Mm.
actually for a long time for our students. Our university quite the shortened one, 2 months. May I know
Mm.
for the 4 and 6 months, which university or which institute?
Normally UTP, Rush Commission.
UATM.
UITM, standard for the universities have commonly 4 months and 6 months.
So you mean UTP and the others?
UTP, normally we give the students 4 months or 6 months. This is the
So
first time when they are getting
you mean
1 month.
okay? So most
Hmm.
of the university you said not
Yes.
except for UITM.
Even polytechnic student also will be
Yeah,
here for 6 months.
polytechnic, yeah, it's a
Mm.
true. Yeah, that's why I bring this. We actually most of the lecturer already bring this to the management, to highlight about the period of the internship. It's quite short. Even
Yes.
during my time also as a student in the UITM, until now the problem. I mean the issues is similar. They say that because of
Okay.
our cost, to deliver is heavy and also long term to complete. So they said the minimum is according to the accreditation. They say that
Mm.
8 weeks minimum. So our university,
Which is
yeah.
too much.
So yeah, so so our university opt for the minimum. So and then I raised this issue that why we want to go for the minimum if we can go more than that, right? So it doesn't mean that we have to go for the minimum period. Yeah, see
Period.
how I hope. Yeah, what do you think? Is it good for the internship to have like 6 months?
So it's here more for more days will be better. They
Sorry?
can learn. The duration is very crucial, so they can't learn everything.
Yes, true. I agree with that things. Yeah. All
Because
right.
normally
So
our program goes for 2 years.
yeah, true. Okay, thank you, Mr.
Okay, that's better.
Okay, all right. So okay, Hajar. Okay, I don't have any more questions, just like about that software things, and I see that you are in a good hand, okay, with your supervisor. I just want to inform that to your supervisor that make sure they mark as give the marks in the what in the rubrics as the marks, okay, not tick, not by ticking only, by marks. For example, like I don't know, have you showed the rubrics yet?
Yes. The evaluation form, right?
Yeah, the evaluation form, there is a mark 1 until hundreds. So each column, actually, if he tick for the column B plus or so on, so they have to mention the marks like 65 or 70, not only by ticking, okay? So you have to explain this the way how they want to fill up the evaluation form. Okay, and revert to me before your report and so on the submission. Okay, and also please refer to the rubric so that you can align with whatever that we want to address. You can add on in the logbook and also your report. Okay, Hajar. So yeah, I wish you all the best. Thank you for your presentation and all the best to complete your LI. Thank you to your supervisor as well. Have a nice day.
Thank you, madam.
Okay. Bye. Assalamualaikum. Take care.